Okay, I think we're live, and we are having a little gaming session today. What is up, guys? Game's actually playing a little. Looks like the video's going really, really slow, which is interesting, and it is on the right thing. Well, welcome back to Frugal BC. We are here today playing some. We're gonna play some games because I don't know if you guys are following the. I don't know if you guys are following the stuff with Israel, but I've been following it all day, and I really just need a break for sure. So we're gonna take a little break and do this stuff instead. I wish I could figure out why it's going so slow. I just thought we'd play some games, so I'll try out some Cosmic Champs. It's interesting, the chat is not in a second window. If I just go like this. Sorry, I'm trying to see the chat. Wait, here we go. Are you seeing it good on your end, Nate? It looks really laggy on my end, but good to see you, Nate, by the way. Glad you joined us. Yeah, I was thinking of, I forgot, does it actually show me how many people are watching? I don't think it does. That's right, we decided that last time that it doesn't. Well, yeah, like I said, I just want a break from all the stuff that's going on, so I thought we'd play some games. And let's see, let me. It's taking a really long time to load up, so I'm going to change to me. Oh, you can't hear me? Really? Could you hear me before? Seems to be, from what I can see, it looks like it's working. Oh, I wonder if I switch. All right. So it looks like it's on when. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's gonna go silent for a minute. It's gonna go silent for a minute. I have to add the Blue Yeti to the other scene. When I change scenes, it changes. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Now you can hear me, right? Yeah, there we go. So I assume you can hear me now, even though the overlay is on. That is really, I can't believe it hasn't loaded up yet, though. This is the one I really wanted to play on stream because it's a pretty easy one to use with your keyboard. Fractals, I mean, I love Fractal, but it's a little easier. I don't really have a... Wow, that is just not working. If I go here and hit this. I mean, that should load really fast. It's just really slow on this computer, I think. We'll just see if it loads up a little easier. It looks like at least, well, I don't know. Seems to be going a little faster. Maybe. Good. Well, I'm glad you all hear me now. Yeah, just while we're waiting for that to load, yeah, it's just a crazy day. The videos I'm seeing are just horrifying, and I've been glued to the Mario and Nefali Twitter space pretty much since around 12:45, as I headed home from doing some stuff downtown. So it was. I'm normally not like a huge news junkie where I like can't stop watching, but like I'm very concerned about what's going on with Israel. I'm just worried, and I've seen other people say that too, that we're worried about it's the start of something bigger. All right, it should be really close. You can see the little bar is like... Oh, isn't it frustrating you can't get stuff to work? And we could pull up Townstar too, but that's also a pretty easy game to do on the desktop here. I think around Christmas time, I think I'm gonna get a new computer because I kind of have like it's a really weird setup. I have my old MacBook Air that I use for streaming because all the peripherals work, and then my newer Mac that I got. It's kind of a long story, but I basically got it from my work. None of the peripherals work. I can't plug anything into it, so I can't plug a camera in. I can't plug a mic in, and even the onboard camera stopped working. That was a 2017 Mac, and those Macs were not good. Good grief. You'd think this would load. I just don't know what the problem is, why this won't load. All right, we're going to switch to Fractal. See, I was all excited about this one. Now, this one I loaded up. I'm going to turn the sound way down, though. This one I loaded up beforehand, so... So this one shouldn't be as bad. I assume you guys are seeing this. By the way, this OBS is going to be so much better. This OBS is going to be so much better than using Restream. Like, it just took longer to figure it. There were just some stuff that are not quite intuitive, so to speak. Like to display a browser. I didn't think I could because none of the functions seem to allow it, but it turns out that there's some stuff you have to do in the back end on your computer to allow it to work, and now it's up and running. Well, now that's taking forever. Maybe these don't play well with OBS, but here we are. Kind of. Now we gotta wait till the other screen to load. Which I probably should have just left. Probably should have just left this one up. This computer is so slow. Yeah, it's time. I just got to get a new computer. Nate says, good grief, Charlie Brown. Yeah. This is kind of this is the Charlie Brown of computers. But you know what? This thing, it's really old, but it has never stopped working. It's just slow, and I don't know if there's a way I can make it go faster. All right, at least we're playing now. I'm afraid to make it full screen, by the way. All right, there's a critter. Now, I already did the daily missions. Open score 14. Yeah, so I already did that. Did I actually get the rewards though? I don't think I did. Well, I went through all that and I didn't even get the rewards. Yeah, with OBS, it's probably too slow to play games with. I got a little frack. Okay. Let's go in the forest here. My computer's like crying out in pain. It's like, why are you doing this to me? I have like nothing else open too. I never did close that. Hold on. Close that. By the way, you gotta be kidding me. Why is it not moving? It's so slow. Wait, hold on. The last few times I've gone to the forest, I've not gotten anything. Yeah, I don't think gaming streams are gonna work on the regular here. Jeez. The sucking thing is my other computer could handle it, but I can't plug anything into it. Every once in a while, I gotta check. By the way, did any of you guys play this game? I gotta give them credit. Like they've done a pretty good job. Uh-oh. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell which. Yeah, I see nothing. We went through that whole thing and didn't get a darn thing. Oh wait, we're not done yet. The last couple times I've gone here, I've got skunked. Uh-oh. Got him. He didn't give me anything either. Oh, that's weird. He should be jumping. Oh, that's really strange. For whatever reason, he won't jump, even though I'm hitting the... Clearly, it's marked space. Like, space is supposed to be the jump button. Well, that's interesting. Otherwise, that's one of the cool things they add. You can actually jump up the... There must be some, like, law of physics where anytime you try to do something in a live stream... Well, I'd love to show you the new Smash mode, but it's not going to work in here. So I think the best I can do is try to try to see if I can win myself some D-Fly here. Yeah, the AI is not very good, but so you can pretty much winning by just timing and shooting. Although, oh, I actually lost. I don't know. For a while there, I was shooting. It seemed like I was shooting him, but it wasn't. Nothing was happening. No, I didn't find out. I didn't find out about Python yet. I don't think there's a specific date. I've seen, because everything I see says it's coming soon. All right, we got to win a game here. So you can win. You can actually win about 5 cents worth of D-fly per session. It takes it takes several wins. Oh, you know how to do. There we go. So this mode, I mean, you can pretty much game it by if you just stay on the right and you shoot and punch when they come close to you, you pretty much win most of the time. And then you get 5 D-fly. So I've been taking my D-fly and just turning it into a pool in Tiny Man farms, which is part of my new DeFi strat. It's just monkeying around. It's not like I'm gonna get rich doing it, but it's kind of fun. I should figure out how to put my little face in the corner. A word about Cosmic too, by the way. It's not totally my computer because it is actually pretty slow. Kaboom! Wow, that's pretty close. Oh, I lost actually. Yeah, let me see if I can do this for a second. Let me go. Should be video capture device. Add existing Sony. I'm just gonna go. I'll put myself up there. How's that look? Yeah. Up, down, down, left, right. A, B, B, A, select, start. Was it B, A, or was it A, B? The Konami code, right? It seems like it's not as slow as it was when I started. I think this is, yeah, I like this. I like having my little face in there. Now you can actually see me playing. We should zoom in a little. We can get a little tighter. There we go. Oops. Actually, I should be on that mode. There we go. All right. I think people are watching this, by the way. Yeah, a few of you on there. Yeah, it looks good. I like that look with the screen in the corner. I could also... There's so many more options. I like this a lot. It was the Contra. Yeah, Contra. Yeah, that was made by Konami. That was the Konami code. Yeah, you must. Oh, we're already out of versus modes. That's the only ones we get to. That's too bad. Maybe I earned too much D-fly. Yeah, but I didn't though. And I already I should have saved the missions. Let's see. What is he short on? Oh, he needs to play with his ball. Hello. I think it's frozen. Should we try Cosmic again? Oh, here we go. I have a guitar too. He seems to like the globe though. All right, I'll put that back. I also need to sleep. All right, we'll go sleep. All right, I'm gonna try Cosmic again. We'll see if it actually works. Oh, that's really dark now. Wrong way. There we go. It's a little brighter. Maybe that's a little, that might be a little too tight. Hold on. Probably like that. Really red on there. Doing some gaming. Let's see what we got here. Still loading. God, that's even worse. All right, hold on a second. Wow, that's really bad. I'm trying. Here's what's happening. Loading up the Cosmic here. Okay, there. Well, while I'm waiting for that to load up, I gotta say I'm really happy with the OBS and how that's working. And I think it'll load up. I might have to put in. I didn't even get a chance to put in my password here. It's loading up. What do you guys think? Did you guys get in on the Gunny airdrop that they... Well, it wasn't an airdrop, but it was a free mint that they had for some kind of critters. Oops, I got beach house up there. You guys are seeing my viewing habits. Still waiting for it to load. So Gunny, which is like a... I'm afraid to pull up a video because I think it's going to slow my computer down even more. I'm going to talk more about it on Monday's live stream in the afternoon, but it's like a Fortnite type shooter, but somehow there's critters involved. I don't fully understand it. Yeah, I actually misspoke anyway, Nate. It wasn't actually an airdrop. It was just a free mint, so you just went to the site that they had and you logged on with your Para wallet or whatever wallet. I think they had DeFi and probably had a My Algo option. I can't imagine anyone's using that. Which, by the way, one of my biggest frustrations is that they still have not addressed the My Algo. My Algo still has not addressed anything since April. They have not said a word on Twitter. I haven't heard of them saying from anything else. And you still see them pop up though. I'm like, I think nobody's using My Algo. I haven't touched My Algo since the hacks. But it is what it is. Actually, I'm glad I did this gaming stream because it gave me a chance to set up the scenes that I need. By the way, just a reminder that we are brought to you by Non-Fungible Domains and Taco Coin. Want to give a big shout out to this here. That I figured that out today or recently as well, how to put the logos on the screen so I can add them for a little while. It's just long enough to give them a shout out. I appreciate their sponsorship of the channel. And one of these days, I promise, the Cosmic Champs is going to load. Or we'll just end the stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a little while yet. So the nice thing with OBS is that I can move, or I can just basically point OBS to the browser so you guys see my browser, and then I can go to whatever I want to go to. And when I'm looking at it, you're looking at it. And that's really awesome, because before, a lot of times I would forget to like switch to this there was like in Restream you had to like switch to this window, and sometimes I forget to do that. Also, sometimes I just forget to share the screen, but here it's a little bit more difficult for me to do that. And it's gonna switch with, seriously, man. Well, at least we got to play some Fracctal together, but that is just really frustrating. I'm kind of impressed. I'm always impressed that people stick around even when things aren't terribly interesting. I'm kind of curious, the one thing I have to make sure I figure out is how to bring people in, like more than just me. And I know IRL uses Ninja Video, and that's like an open source thing that you can plug in right to OBS, and I'm assuming it just counts as a scene. But hey, we're live. We're here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to just give me a second here while I log in. Oops. Okay, here we are. We're playing now. We're gonna jam some. Let's see if I get an opponent. Took a really long time to load the first time I loaded it up on my other computer as well. So I actually don't think it's my computer necessarily, because it took a really long time in my other laptop. So I don't know if you guys know. Wow, that's quite a lag actually. I'm just watching it on my phone, the stream on my phone here. So you can play this on the web. If you go to their site, hit play, and you can go to the web, and we're about to start the battle. You can Android. It was on Android as the first place it released, and I actually borrowed my sister's Android just to like test it out, so I could make a video way back when they first came out. And then I learned apparently since April they had, if you download the playtest app, in fact, what's it called? What's it actually called? Test Flight. So if you download the Test Flight app, you can play Cosmic Champs. All right, here we go. We're playing a bot. Now you have energy on the bottom, and that allows you to deploy enemies or deploy little critter dudes. The fireball is kind of cool because it's pretty slow on here. I think it's starting to catch up a little bit, but so it's just basically a tower defense game, and that one I like a lot. It's weird that there's like a guy sitting there. I have to really hold it down. Seems like we're working a little better now. That's good. Why is my animal just sitting there? I don't get it. So there is a timer. If you can destroy you can either destroy your enemy's base or be up ahead in points when the timer goes off. No, I lost. Bummer. Hopefully it'll go a little faster next time. Nate's asking, do you have a Bitcoin prediction for next bull run? I've been hearing some insane numbers as these spot ETFs are approved. You know, based on the way things typically go, I would say we're going to get over. I think we're going to get into the six figures. I know some people are going to say stuff that's more insane sounding than that. I don't know if I agree, but what I do know is it's going to be a whole lot more than now. And so I'm buying up, I've been buying up, I think anything under 30,000, in my opinion, I'm going to consider a pretty good buy. And once it probably hits 50, I think I'm probably going to take a little bit of profit, but we'll see. I've been kind of toying with the idea of like not taking profit with Bitcoin, but I don't know. My thesis being that if you held Bitcoin 5 years ago, you were actually up 326%, I think it said today when I looked. So I think people forget that. I always see these narratives about, oh, the price of crypto collapsed. I'm like, well, not really. Like, compared to what is the thing you always have to answer. I'm going in for the jugular. Gonna take that dude out. Meanwhile, we got like a lizard. We got like a super lizard. It's definitely going slow under this computer. So I've got to start anticipating a little bit. I wonder if there's any strategy guides along for Cosmic Champs. I haven't really seen much in that regard. I seem to be doing good this round. Maybe this isn't easy. I think it was the same bot though. I put him in a really bad spot, by the way. Yeah, they have this is a brand new field, by the way. They just came out with this one. And the fireball is brand new too. That just happened. Yeah, we're definitely winning this one. We're way ahead. I can definitely tell there's a lot about strategy that I'm just missing from this one. Shit. Come on. Oh, there we go. We won. There, we got one. Well, I'm not sure why, though. There's time left, and they still had health left, so I don't... That's really confusing. Let's see if people are saying anything. Yeah, I think holding holding Bitcoin long term might just be a good idea. Just buy in. What you could do is just sort of pause when it's at all-time highs. Just don't buy anything. Just kind of hold on to it and then buy in. That's a strategy. That's a strategy with stocks. With like index funds, I'm just always buying. I just don't pay attention to the price at all. But that's because the volatility is so low, and there's not the same cycles that there are for Bitcoin and crypto in general. Like we don't have these like legible runs. So, but otherwise it might make sense to take a little off the top too. So I haven't fully decided yet. I really should have a strategy set in place. Last time I missed out because I listened to BitBoy Crypto and I thought it was going to 100,000, so I didn't take any profits, and I was a little annoyed about that. I also lost a bunch in Celsius, so there's that. Oh, we can play another game here at least. At least it's working. This is kind of fun. I was like thinking the live stream would kind of be a dud, but got a lot of people in. Oh, that's weird. I think I had more people. When the game wasn't working, oddly enough. But that's okay. We're having fun. They'll come back. I should not even look. By the way, if people want to hit the like button, I always appreciate that. I don't know if we get a couple likes. And maybe we have more people than I thought. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, feel free to do so. We are playing some Algorand. This is a Cosmic Champs. This is a game on Algorand, the blockchain Algorand, and you actually can earn, if you get into the 1300 range, you can actually earn right now. There's a prize pool. If you beat you have to beat the 1300 level bot. Good, man. Out you go, dinosaur. Music's kind of addicting. Kind of lobby, kind of like a little lobby. Yeah, it's just kind of frustrating when the computer's slow, And now this is the original one. This is the one that was there the whole time. Yeah, we haven't even touched their base, man. I can't keep up with the energy because it's so slow. Yeah, we probably won't do too many of these until I get like a better computer because they're just going slow. No, I lost. So it must be if you get under 100 because I still have some energy left. Huh, now I hit their base with the fireball and it didn't seem like it even did anything. That's interesting. I don't know where they went, yeah. Yeah, people pop in and out. It's cool. This probably isn't the most exciting game. Maybe I can make this... I wonder if I can make this a little bigger. Nope, not really. That's the best I can do. Yeah, I guess we'll try one more. We'll try one more and then we'll just call it a night. But if you haven't already, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button, and likes are always appreciated. And I can see my attempts to, in some ways this is a really bad game to stream because it's mobile and it's like the exact wrong direction for live streaming. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's a fun little game, especially on your phone. It's like a fun little game to kill some time or just to take a little break from whatever you're doing. It's a much smoother than it is on my computer with OBS running. And OBS is like pretty light, generally speaking, but there's probably stuff I can do to optimize. I'll try to do that before Monday's live stream. So, we'll probably, like I said, we'll probably wait till we get a better like setup here before we do more gaming streams, because this is really, really slow. Oh, why is this thing so slow? I can't get anything out. Finally. Somehow, even though, despite all of that, I'm still like, seem to be ahead and winning. Come on, come out. Yeah, my computer's not happy with me. 3, 4... I'm sending out the dinosaur. One thing to note on your phone is that it really sucks battery life out like crazy. That fireball is awesome. Definitely going to use that fireball again. Just going to keep fireballing their base. Oh, I still lost. Dang. I was just about to fireball their base again. I'm sure there is like strategic stuff that I'm just doing totally wrong, but well, so the cool thing is we learned that it actually OBS works really well, and we learned that we can't play games on this computer, but we'll work on that. Actually, I wonder if maybe I'm gonna pull up Townstar. Actually, I'm sure it's not gonna be good, but we'll try it. Why not? We'll play a little Townstar before we go. Or Common Ground Worlds. I would describe Common Townstar as kind of fun. So this is more of a game like you put on a podcast or a YouTube video in your headphones while you putz around with it. They call it an idle game, and now let me be clear: the other games I would consider putting money to, the ones that are on Algorand. I think the teams are solid and they're actually trying to provide value for their customers. These guys will never get another cent of my money. I'll play their game as long as it's free, but they're never getting another cent of my money because it's just they just keep their core game is still dysfunctional, and they just keep wanting you to buy more and more NFTs. They keep coming up with NFTs for you to buy, but they won't like take the time to fix the game. All efforts should be getting their game up to par at this point. The earn function, this was a play to earn game, that hasn't been live for how long now? It hasn't been live for over a year. It was last summer, so it was July of 2022 is when they turned the earn off because the Towncoin ecosystem had collapsed. They announced later in the year that in January they were going to go to the new Godot version and earn was going to turn back on. They didn't get Godot launched until May, and earn is not back on. Then this big announcement that we all thought was going to be the earn function turning back on, it turned out to be them adding this game mode that I'm about to show you, and then it was live like a week later. So clearly they had been working on this the whole time instead of earn, which I think is just... And then they changed the name and they're pairing it to this film, which they think somehow is going to bring them more people. And you'll see what I mean when I pull this up. This is so Townstar is already like a slow idle game. This is like the slow version of that game. So right now I'm going to sell something real quick. Let's sell some salt. You got to sell them in batches of 10. I'm basically setting up so that I can have I can make butter, which you need salt, milk, and sugar with, I believe. I hope I got that right. And with this mode, you have to clear off all these spaces, and they start getting expensive. Now they're 250,000, and then going out, they're more like 2.5 million. So the idea is like you're reclaiming the land basically, which is not a bad concept. But also everything is really slow. So instead of like a minute to 3 minutes, these things take like 20. Everything takes like 20 minutes. Like the trees take 20 minutes to grow, etc., etc. So this is the ultra slow version of what is already a slow game. And this is what they think is going to bring in new players. The lack of awareness by the Townstar team / Gala is unprecedented. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's sort of hard. It sort of boggles the mind, to be honest. And I keep playing the game because actually it is a fun game to an extent. But you have to be that type of gamer, I think. I just sort of like the puzzle of trying to make your town work and cash flow and not run out of money and not get stuck. Like there's a lot of balancing in the game. So I actually like the game. I just hate everything about the way they approach it. But here's what I'll say. I think that I think this approach, this sell people a bunch of NFTs and then work on the game when you feel like it, improve the game when eventually we'll get around to making a full operational game. I think those days are over. I think we're past that now. I hope so. Because I think people have started to realize that there's no guarantee that a game will actually be good. I think people had kind of a speculative mindset. It's like, well, I'll buy this NFT now, and then when the game is live, it'll be worth so much more, and then it'll probably have earning in the game and stuff like that. I think people are done with that. I think now you pretty much have to make a game. That's what we saw with Gunny. So Gunny was giving away like the free NFTs, and they specifically said that they didn't want to take that approach. They didn't want to take the sell a bunch of NFTs for empty promises approach. I should look up what they actually said. And I really, really appreciate that. Because like Townstar could learn something from that. Because they're just, and Gala in general needs to learn something like that. Even the nodes, people who bought town nodes, they spent like thousands of dollars on these nodes, and then they just suddenly had no function. And then they're offering them like they're going to offer them nodes for this thing, which earns dirt tokens. And by the way, dirt tokens do absolutely nothing. They're not even a real currency. So you bought a node thinking you were helping a real game and earning real tokens, and now you're earning whatever that pretend ass token is. So that's my thoughts on Townstar. And by the way, I'm just about done with all the things I can do for like 4 or 5 hours. This is the game mode that they think is going to bring in new players. So in this time, I haven't even earned enough to clear off a single square. So this is like I call this like bonsai level node, because it's like make a little clip and then wait 5 years for the little clip to come to fruition. Which, it is what it is, but if someone were to come to me and say, "Hey, make a video game that brings in new players to our struggling game," what I would come up with would probably be the opposite of this. I would probably make a faster game to get people used to the ecosystem, not a slower game. And I would give them more to do. And like I said, I'm okay with this. I like the idle game. I think a lot of people were attracted to Townstar because of the idle game. And I keep playing it, but they just simply do not get another cent from me. Not happening. I spent almost $300 on one of their NFTs. The whole reason I did was because it was supposed to earn, and then it was an experiment. We always do experiments on this channel. That's our whole thing. And then we tell you the truth. That's my whole thing. That's what I do. So I was almost thinking we could hang around for another milk, but that's at like 5. That's still going to take 5 minutes. So nothing in this game is fast. Do we have another sugar coming up? Not for 15 minutes. So these are normally like on the red timer, which means the worst possible means there's the maximum amount of interference. It takes like 3 minutes. So you get a sense of like how much slower this game is. So I didn't even make enough in-game money to clear off a single tile. So this is kind of like you pull it up once in a while. All right, well, I'm going to reload because I want to look at the competition screen really quick. So the competition mode is, I do find it kind of fun, and you can earn NFTs, or as Lycan Warlord likes to call them, FTs, and that's cool too. So it's nice that you get those. You get those from play. You get those for playing, and then you can actually earn Gala coin for. You can earn Gala coin for doing. You have to get in the top 1,200, which is not easy to do. Oh, geez, they gotta. We're gonna go back to that in a second. There's a test, but I'm not in this one. I didn't know they had a competition, but it says it's a test, so. But is it a competition? Is it a competition like a dirt competition? I didn't even know they were doing that. Maybe we'll play a little longer. And I'm very curious what I'm about to see. I've never. It looked like, because from the other one, it looked like there was dirt. So is it the new mode? But it's the competition with the new mode. You might as well enter, right? You win something. Do you guys play any blockchain games? If you do, let me know what game you're playing right now in the comments, in the chat. Let's get the chat going while we're waiting here for this to load up. By the way, it's really interesting that I can play Townstar pretty well on here, but I can't play Cosmic Champs, even though Cosmic Champs presumably would have. No, it's just a normal one. I guess Dirt is the new. Well, we have a short time, so let's. I'm going to do a Sugar Rush. Okay, the NFT screen took forever. So this is an NFT too. This is the Express Depot, and you get that for. You get that when you get the Gala Gold membership, which was supposed to give all these other. We're basically going to do a Sugar Rush here. So it's a little different now. It looks like they changed this around too, because now stuff that you can afford is on the top, and then stuff you can't afford. It just occurred to me, and I wasn't expecting this, but it would have been better to do with all those pastures. It probably would have been smarter to do a milk rush or an egg rush. You don't play any blockchain games, Nate? Yeah, I did not. I'll probably put this on behind me in the screen behind me, that computer. That's probably what I really ought to do is I ought to set that one up for streaming. I think that one probably worked the best of any of the ones I have. But then I have to change my whole setup. It's one thing I found, nothing about video is easy. I found that out the hard way when I started a podcast, and I came to learn that you pretty much have to have video to grow a podcast. Let's see, we got a little extra money. Let's get that going faster. So instead of points, you have to earn dirt now. That's so stupid. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, build a house. These guys you can kind of put anywhere, but there are no clear spaces. Here's one. There we go. Well, I'm going to sell some wheat. I want to see like what the there are not a lot of people playing. It's looked like it was just a test anyway, but if it was like a full competition, there'd be already people in the millions. This is one of those games where if you buy a bunch of NFTs, you have like an enormous advantage. I don't even see Dubstep. I don't think he's playing. I think he'd be farther up. I wonder when they started this. I didn't see anything about. This, by the way, this isn't working at all because where's me? When you hit this little star button, it's supposed to show you your spot, and I have no idea, so maybe when we sell something. Well, now we have 10. See, I don't get it. Where am I? Oh, there I am. That's not my picture, though. Yeah, 162. I would not be with one sale. There's definitely not very many people playing this. Let's try to go. Will it actually go to the bottom? Yeah, it looks like 205. So only 205 people are playing this game right now. That's crazy. There were like tens of thousands of people playing this before their economy crashed. All right, we're gonna make some sugar. I mean, I have enough money for a pond. See, this is more normal. This is what this should look like. Really, I should probably have that somewhere else, but I just want to make some money so I can build. All right, this one has an oil slick. So that means you get passive oil, which is really good for making gas because you have to learn. You start with 40 gas, but once you're out of that, you're out. So you have to make your own gas. Yeah, boy, just watching the replay, it's crazy how slow it is. Yeah, not much I can really do. I could make like one more windmill, but there's not really a point. Okay, so this is the other thing. You see when I click on this, it brings up all these proximity effects. That's really important in the game. You can't do that on a blank square, and that is so annoying. Because you want to know, like, oh, what does this square have? Because those are the squares you can build on. These you have to remove first. How much is a chicken coop? I don't think I have enough. And yeah, that's basically all. That's basically all I can do right now. So yeah, this game isn't always the most interesting. It's okay though. I mean, it is fun. It Like I said, this is usually the kind of game where I'll throw either a podcast on or a YouTube video and have that kind of going and be listening to that while I play. Right now, I'd probably be listening to the Spaces, the Mario Nafali Spaces. I might just. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I could use my other computer to stream from, just for the gaming ones. And then the background isn't like super important if I'm just playing a game and my window is really small. And by the way, this is one of the. Remember how I was talking about the bugs? This is one of the bugs right here. See this one? This is active because you can see it's making sugar, but the little Z's are coming out of it, and they're totally random. Those Z's are supposed to tell you that it's not working, and that's important because especially later in the game when you're building and you've got like 30 windmills, you need to know which it's, and you'll build like 3 more, and then maybe you come back later and you're like, I don't remember what you have to go to each one and look and see which one is brand new and not milling anything. And I've had it where I've had mills that were like windmills that just weren't going, or something else that just wasn't producing anything for like half a day because I didn't realize it wasn't going. So I want to make like another pond to produce more passive water to get to the sugar, but I don't know if I have a way to do it. Well, anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. I don't think I'm going to make you sit through this. Oh, shoot. You know what? I need a lumberjack, too. Actually, let me make a... Nope, we can't do that. Where should we put our lumberjack? I'm gonna make these go away. Since it's a test, I imagine that there's nothing to win. They were supposed to have a competition this week, but they canceled it, and a lot of people were kind of ticked. I was actually kind of glad because for some reason I always feel compelled to enter every competition. I used to never, when the urn was on, I never played the competitions. I just would play the game to earn my rewards and quit. So, oh, come on. Are you freaking kidding me? Doot. Yeah, I realized I wasn't finishing the other windmill because I didn't have enough wood, so you have to have a lumberjack to go get the wood. There's a woodshed, you can get like a lumber storage. Going to bed, Nate? All right, nighty night, buddy. I'm not going to bed, but I'm probably going to like end the stream pretty soon. So, I mean, is it fun? It is in some ways. It's more fun when I'm playing on a computer that can handle it. Again, not me. Not my picture. You can see what I look like. Yeah, and the reason I'm putting the windmills far apart, by the way, is because of proximity. In fact, I probably built that one too close to the other stuff already. But we did make our first sugar, so that's cool. Yeah, by the way, there's an auto sell. It kind of defaults to 10, but you can actually set it for higher in case you need the ingredients for other things. And then the update town offline means it works when you're not playing, which is really good. Because you used to basically have to have your computer running 24/7, and that was annoying. Not cool at all. Yeah, and so in case anyone is confused, this game is not on Algorand. The other two games I played earlier were on Algorand, so if you rewind the stream, you can see those. This one is on. This is a Gala Games game. I don't know what to tell you about what chain it's on because there's like 3 different chains, and how they all operate and interact with each other is a complete mystery to me. There's a Gala chain, there's a Geary, and there's an Ethereum. There's 3 different wallets for Townstar that you have on your Gala Games account. It makes 0 sense. I have Town that I'm supposed to be able to convert to Gala. Has never worked. I've tried like 4 times. But that's kind of the theme. Basically, nothing in this game works correctly. So this is what we do, though. This is why we do this. We do the experiment. We see how it goes, and then we let you know. And Townstar, I would consider one of the failed experiments. I probably spent $350 on the game total. So as you can imagine, I will never give Gala Games another cent. I was almost tempted to give it a try as an experiment with their new Champions Arena, because I have to give them credit. At least it actually works. Yeah, see you soon, Nate. It actually works from day one. They released like a game that's actually fully functional instead of like, oh, we'll just sell you a bunch of NFTs and get around to finishing the game when we feel like it. By the way, we never feel like it. We're just going to sell you more NFTs instead. But it's hard, but I haven't left the game entirely. I keep playing because it's actually I like the concept of the game. I wish someone would make a game like this on Algorand or even Hedera, but Hedera's not as far along as far as I can tell. Like, there's that new game, that new space game that I covered last time in the channel that looks really cool. And I'm kind of excited for that one. Curious what you guys are playing, so let me know in the chat any games that you might play, blockchain or otherwise. Let me know if it's a blockchain game or if it's just a regular old game. I'm kind of gone back and forth on blockchain games. I was really excited about them. Like when I first got into Townstar, I remember I was watching BitBoy's show actually, and some guy was saying how he was like earning like $100 in the background during the stream while he just had Townstar running. I was like, what? Really? Let me see for myself. Which is, like I said, this is what I do on the channel. I try things out. I do the experiment. And that's my approach in real life. It's like, well, let me put in a little bit and see how it goes. And sometimes those work out and sometimes they don't. But I would rather, instead of like going, oh, crypto's a scam or, oh, crypto's the best thing in the world, I'm like, well, let me try all these things and see how they go. And it's been a mixed bag, some stuff really, really good, some stuff not so good. Townstar, like I said, was one of my failed experiments. By the way, this will sell automatically now. I have my sugar set up basically so it will sell automatically. And yeah, this is how the game goes right now. Now it's like you just wait a while. It goes much faster when you spend a lot of money on NFTs. So the people who spend thousands and thousands of dollars on NFTs, like they're just within a half hour, they're like where it takes me probably 3 or 4 hours. But because of the lower player base and using halfway decent skills, and I do get some, in fact, there is stuff I should do. Let's just skin. See, I don't have skins. So a lot of these all these NFTs are all NFTs, but some of them are placement ones like you see, and then we have some. This one makes your meadows go faster. I'm going to apply that one. One thing I kind of wish, yeah, so we might end up using Grain Blaster. I wish you could apply them without having to close the window every time. That's kind of annoying. So sugar, we should probably place that sugar. I'm not going to do any fishing, or this is for the metal ones. I'm not going to do that. Probably will do that. Probably won't do that. So a lot of these will just make, this is the one, this is $350 right here, by the way. Definitely should have that one up. Yeah, we just apply, this is the hasty windmill, makes the windmills go faster by about 5%. Well, it's their movement speed. This is really nice. The Thrifty Foundry is nice. You can get these foundries for way cheaper. Yeah, the water tank. And the whole reason I bought this was because it earned 3 town. So that's all. Now you're probably going to earn the stupid dirt coin that nobody wants, that no one has any use for. And then, oh, one other one. Actually, where did my oopsie one go? Oh, we got a little further down. This one just gives you more money. This is like for some mistake that they made, they gave people this NFT. So you just place it and you earn more money for each sale. So we want that. Probably should have had that from day one, but let's see. Well, it's cool that you guys are sticking around. I hope you're having fun. Very curious if you're new, hopping on the channel, you know, first off, we'll love it if you hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed already, we usually do Algorand news, that kind of stuff. And so appreciate if you subscribe. I don't do gaming streams very often, but I thought as a way to test out my OBS for one thing. And then also it's Saturday night and I've been glued, like I was telling other people, I was glued to the Israel news, and I just really needed a break from it. And I thought maybe some other people did too, so I thought we'd play some games, show off some Algorand-based games, and then this one, of course, is not Algorand, but I thought we'd finish with this one. We played some Cosmic Champs for those who are just joining us, and we played some Fractal Monsters. I should have saved a lot of the to-do list for the stream, so I apologize for that, but I wasn't sure I was going to do it. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can call it. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you want to get my newsletter, it's frugalbc.substack.com. I don't think I have a link down below like I usually do, but I'll add that at some point. And Monday live stream, we'll go over Algorand news, Hedera news, and got a lot of gaming updates for you, some good stuff, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, I'm Frugal BC, and I will see you in the future.